guys, it's Ro here, and I am here doing a new book video called My Favorite Fairy Tale Retellings. Now, if you know me, you would know I read a lot of retellings. Obviously, if you have seen my shelves, I have freaking Cinder back there, I have Peter Pan retellings, I have Alice in Wonderland retellings, I have Wizard of Oz retellings, I have a lot of retellings, okay? I really like them. So I decided to make a short video about it. This one is not going to be really long like my other ones. I just want to get in and out and done. Saying that, I'm going to get onto the video, so this does not go too long. The first book I have for my favorite retelling is my favorite book in all of the world. I don't think any book will ever be able to beat this. So the first one is Entwined by Heather Dixon. It is a retelling of the 12 Dancing Princesses. And the first time I read this, actually, I found out that it was the 12 Dancing Princesses, retelling, I think last year when I watched another book review on it, because I just wanted to see what other people have to say. I've known this book for 3 years, and I'm really excited that I've known it for 3 years, but I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. But, guys, you just appreciate this cover. It's all gold and not gold, it's all silvery and metallic-y, and it's gorgeous. I'm really happy that, it's actually there, and I appreciate this cover so much, and I appreciate Heather Dixon's work, and I'm glad that she made something that actually turned into my favorite book. So, pretty much what Entwined is, it is this girl, this princess of a poor kingdom named Azalea, along with her 11 younger siblings. One day she finds this little catacomb thing a magical catacomb thing that leads down into a dancing pavilion, and that's where they meet Keeper. And Keeper is a really good guy until you actually realize that he's not so much. So pretty much the story is the 12 dancing princesses go against the Keeper and the magics of the kingdom, and her father, who they all think that doesn't love her ever since their mother had died. So it's a very dramatic story, and I'm really sad that had to happen, but now it's a really good story, and I love it. Earlier at the beginning of the video, I said I had many retellings, along with the ones of Wizard of Oz. So my favorite Wizard of Oz retelling is Dorothy Must Die. When I said my favorite retelling of Wizard of Oz, I actually haven't seen any other retellings. That's a lie, I kind of have. I've seen ones about the Wicked Witch, but I haven't not seen it about Wizard of Oz in general, but my favorite one is Dorothy Must Die. I actually love the series. I've only read the first and second book. I own all the rest of the series. I have the third ones and the storytelling volumes. I still have not gotten around to read them, and I kind of need to do it. But I fell in love with these characters. I have recommended this book to so many people. The characters and the story are just phenomenal, and I really love that I ran into it in Target, which is where you can most likely get it, but there's other places that you can get it, probably at Target, like I said, Walmart, Barnes and Noble, not Books and Noble, Book World, and just many places. You can even get it on Amazon. It's everywhere, kind of. It's not as popular as others, but it's still a really good book, and I'm glad I picked it up. This next book that I have actually really got me into reading. I said I read Entwined 3 years ago, but that's all I read besides this other book that will be coming up soon later in the video, just not now. But this is a book that really got me into reading, and that is Alice in Zombieland. Now, when you first pick this up, you'd think it'd be an Alice in Wonderland, where the world is crazy and there's characters that are unknown to man and just really crazy. But actually, Alice in Zombieland is it takes place in our world, and it takes place with regular characters. And it says Zombieland, and these zombies aren't normal zombies. They aren't flesh-eating monsters that kill everybody they see. They actually are lost souls that wake up and eat another person's soul and turns them into a zombie. But they have a special ability where they can kill the monsters, and it's just really cool. But they think it's a weapon and everything, which it is. It's a very big weapon, and I just love all the characters in here, and I love all the drama that happens. Most of the characters in here are probably my most favorite characters I've ever read about, and I'm really happy I finally picked this up. It is by Gina Showalter, and I think you guys all need to read it. The next one I have here, I've made a book video about, and you all know how my feelings are. And if you've been here a while and you have seen that video, I don't really have to explain what this is, but one of my most favorite, fairy tale retellings is the Peter Pan retelling, Windy Darling Volume 1, Stars, by Colleen Oakes. Actually, this is one of the best books I've ever read. I finished this book in a day, and I'm currently on the second book, but by the time I post this, I probably won't be on the second book. But I'm waiting for the third one to come out, and it is so unbelievably, it is addicting. It is an addicting book, and it's a book and a book series, and when, in my book review, I thought it was a duology, but it actually turns out to be, a series. I don't really know what 1, 2, and 3, as 2 is duology. I don't really know. I think 3 is the series. I'm not really sure, but I'm really happy that I found this book. I don't really remember. I found it on Goodreads. And then I ordered it from Amazon, and I'm so glad I had paid the money for it, which is not very expensive because I got paperback, and it's just glorious. But I'm glad that I finally have it, and it was such a good book, and I'm glad that it's in my life, and I'd be so sad if it was no longer in my life. So I think you guys also need to read this. So I'm pretty much going to say that for every book. You guys just need to read all these books. The next one I have for you guys is Queen of Hearts, also by Colleen Oakes. If you notice any pattern on my bookshelves, it's actually that I have 2 authors that are really authors. I have a lot of their books. I have a lot of Colleen Oakes books. I also have a lot of Gina Showalter's books, and I have a lot of brands, the same brand. I have Harper Teen, like I said right here. I have a lot of Harper Teen and Harley Quinn. I have a lot of those books. It's pretty much where these 2 come from. But nonetheless, Queen of Hearts is actually one of my favorites. At the beginning of this book, I didn't really like it as much as I do now. I've read the second book, I've made a video about it, and I just need to make a video about the first one, and that will be all good. But, like I said, the first one is really, it's interesting, and the characters, some of them you really don't like. Some of them you really don't like. But the main character, her name is Dinah, Princess Dinah, and I didn't really like her at first, but I learned to love her, a couple chapters in, because she starts off like a whiny brat, and she's kind of still like a whiny brat throughout the book, but she has learned to, with all the mysteries that are happening in the castle, she's learned to cope with changes in the world, and the adventure she takes in this book is very, different from other books, and I'm glad that she took it, and I'm glad that I took it along with her, and all these books I really love, and the imagination is endless. The last book I have for this video was actually my favorite book before Entwined, and I'm glad. I knew it was a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, and I think you guys all know what I'm going to say. It is Beastly by Alex Finn, and I'm really happy that I finally have this book for myself. A lot of the time I wouldn't have it on my own. I would have it at school. I've read this at least 4 times, and I actually haven't even read it in its own cover. I've just read the school's cover a lot, and I haven't even read it this year yet, which I probably will soon, because it's one of my favorite books. It's probably my second favorite book behind Entwined, and it's a really good book, and it's a really beautiful retelling of Beauty and the Beast. I also have the movie, and most likely you guys have either seen the movie or read the book, and it's pretty basic. It is a retelling, obviously, Beauty and the Beast. I've said that multiple times, and I can't even think of what their names are. I know the guy's name is Kyle Kingsley, and the girl's name is I don't even remember. Kyle Kingsbury. I don't know, but I'm just looking at it. I'm Cindy. That's what her name is. It's Cindy. I don't remember her last name because I'm really bad with names. Like I said, I haven't really read it in a while. But Cindy and Kyle Kingsbury make a great story. There's actually a second book to this that I found out maybe a couple months ago. But I am waiting to actually have the motivation to buy that book. And there's a series that go along with it. Obviously, this one is in the point of view of Kyle Kingsbury. The second one is in the book, or is in the point of view of I can't even think of her name. Cindy. Yes, it's in the point of view of Cindy. It's like a diary, I think. That's what I've heard and that's what I've read about online. And Beastly is just one of those books that you need to pick up along with all these other books I've mentioned in this video. Okay guys, that is it for this video. Comment down below what you thought of the video, what books that you want me to read. If you've even read any retelling books that are great, tell me that, and tell me your favorite books and anything you really want to comment down below. Like and subscribe to see more of my videos and everything bookish as I can try. Don't mind me, I'm just doing this random. So like I said, comment down below and subscribe to my channel to see more. So now I'm saying bye.